Let's move on. Let's talk about our agenda this morning. Residents of Damongo in the West Gonja district in the northern region have difficulty getting access to potable water. Due to the rocky nature of the area, boreholes drilled have not yielded the desired results. So on our agenda today, Rafiq Salam report from Damongo that people depend on commercial tanker services for water from the brownish-colored Damongo Dam.
Water is life in Damongo. The over 36,000 residents on daily basis struggle for it. They have dozens of boreholes in the community, but few are mechanized. Those that are not mechanized are operated manually and are unyielding. Majority of the people depends on hand-dug well for water. Phone repairer Bakari Fatau lives at Atreboto, a suburb of Damongo. He spoke of the inconveniences they go through to get water.
The dry season, people have to go long miles to fetch water. But my area, there's a well at the back, immediate back of my house. So that place, it helps a lot. So the whole town, people will be trooping in from areas to come there to fetch water. So some people walk from miles to my area to fetch water.
The rest who wants to avoid a crowd goes the extra mile to the dam to fetch water. Commercial tanker services are cashing in on the situation. They care less about the color of the water and its cost.
The thing that is helping us with the well is people have cars, they will go to the dam because the dam is far. They will go there and fetch the water and come and sell a drum. I know a drum is 4 cedis and some sell 5 cedis at our area. So that is how we survive when it is dry season.
For those who are craving to have water from the mechanized borehole, have to pack their yellow gallons here for their turn. Sometimes it takes several hours or a day before they have their gallons filled. Mohamed Sadia Rakel is a 21-year-old student and has lived all her life here at Damongo.
It's like the land itself is lacking water. So to get water here is a very big problem. We have solars and then boreholes, but then it's not much. Sometimes an area is having 1 or 2 that we use. So there is always crowd there. Before you get water, you have to join a queue before you get water. Sometimes students have to join this queue and get water before they get to school. By the time you get to school, it's late. And sometimes you even go, by the time you realize they said the water is finished in the tank, so you have to go back home. Then you come the next day.
However, managing the water systems is a major challenge here at Damongo. It is political and poorly managed. As a result, the system breaks down frequently. A situation whose district chief executive for West Gonja, Said Mwazu Jibril, has worked to change.
Anytime a government comes, the water board automatically changes, and the party boys take control of the water system, take the revenue from the various small-scale town water systems that we have in the district. When they take the money, they are unable to account for the money at the appropriate quarters. And so when a borehole breaks down, it takes the district 2 to 3 weeks for them to solicit funds again from possibly IGF and then possibly from the common fund to put these systems in place. So as I speak now, the Ghana Water Company is responsible for the water management system in West Gonja, and it has reduced the rampant breakdown of the boreholes. Those days when boreholes break down, as I alluded in the first time, it may take 2 to 3 weeks, but this time when a borehole breaks down, it takes them less than 48 hours to put it in order. And so that has kind of at least reduce the pressure on the water systems that we have and the way people were suffering.
Said Mwazu Jibril threw more light on plans by the government to work to ensure that challenges faced by residents in getting water is permanently fixed.
The Ghana Water Company Limited, with consultation with the Ministry of Finance, have come to an agreement with Exim Bank of India that we want to fully mechanize the water system in Damongo, particularly some other surrounding villages that like Busunu and then Chibunyo. And the contract sum is $37 million. So the Minister of Finance, in conjunction with Exim Bank of India, are working very hard assiduously to make sure that they get the funding for the project. Initially, the water was supposed to be taken from Bupe, the Lake White Volta, but this time it will be taken from Yape, because we want to be able to serve those bigger communities along the road from Yape into Damongo, because when we take it from Bupe, it may not serve a lot of villages. So that is why the contract sum has now moved from $32 million to $37 million because of where we are going to take it from.
Reporting for JoyNews, Rafik Salam, Damongo, West Gonja District.